Hello my lovely people, welcome back to my channel. I greet you according to your time and the time you are seeing this video. We are still on the gist from the palace of Ooni of Ife. Allegedly, we heard that the people of Ife, as in the king and his father and some kingsmen, they went to visit with the people of Akure over Queen Naomi and Prince Tadenikawo. Recall that some days ago they said Queen Naomi went to court to fight for her freedom. And they said the king went back to Akure to beg her. The next thing we heard, he was begging her mother to talk to her and all of that. Okay, after this one, what we are hearing now is that the king and his kinsmen went to Akure for the same reason, you know. So, but they said when they got to Akure, the Akure people were like, what exactly do you want? Is this the first meeting? Is it the second? Neither is it the third. Why is it that you never keep your words and all of that? So according to what we are hearing, allegedly, they said that he have come so that they can finalize the conclusion now and take Queen Naomi and Prince Tadenikawo back to the palace that same day, my people. They said the people were like asking her, are you sure you are okay? What is that? How do you expect that to happen? That Queen Naomi will come back to the palace with Prince Tadenikawo, with all these old cargoes and mean women you keep in that palace. And they said the king was defending himself, telling them that all those Olories, that they are not actually living in the palace, because someone like Ashley is in UK. You know, she normally visits. Dr. Elizabeth too is not in town, and she normally travels. That it is just a visit, you know. Ronke is partially in Nigeria and partially in UK due to her business, due to her fashion business that she runs in London and Nigeria, so that she's not always there. What of Tobi? What of Mariam? They say Mariam is also a career woman who moves and come in once in a while and all of that. Anyway, the thing is that he was just trying to justify his actions and to cover up for himself. So my people, they said the Akure people were like, is this what we agreed on in our last meeting? That no matter how you paint it, no matter how you put it, that they did not see why or what Queen Naomi is coming back to that palace to do. And the Queen Naomi too have made up her mind that no matter what you say, no matter how people see it or reason it, that she is not going back to the palace. One is that you failed to keep your promise to her. You also failed to keep your promise to the people of Akure, because you told them before the end of August that you are going to cleanse the palace and Queen Naomi and Prince Tadenikawo will come back. And the king was dragging that it is high time that the prince started growing alongside his father and all of that. That he is tired of seeing his only son outside while other people's children are in the palace. Okay, my people. Some people said, from where I saw this thing, some people said that maybe this their mission is to find a way to bring Queen Naomi back to the palace so that they will carry out their cleansing that they have been preparing. Recall that they said after the anniversary that the elders were like, what exactly is happening? Why is this palace not yielding fruit? Why is it not productive and all of that? And they started making investigations and inquiries, spiritual inquiries. And they said, they concluded that there should be cleansing of the 7 women that the king is marrying, and also the cleansing of the palace. That after that, the women will start conceiving and giving birth. So, with this update, they said they also sent message to Akure elders, telling them the need for them to get Queen Naomi prepared so that she will come back to the palace for the cleansing and all of that. And they said Queen Naomi's mother didn't take it lightly with them, because according to what we are hearing, they said she fired back at them, telling them that her daughter can never go through such nonsense. You know, in as much as it is their tradition, that her daughter agreed with them that such a thing will not happen on her from the beginning of the marriage. And now that the marriage is not even sure, they are not even sure that the marriage is still on, they want to try it, that they are not going to succeed. So some people said maybe this is the reason the king and his elders have come back to use trickish way, to come through it, to make it look like they have come to take Queen Naomi and Prince Tadenikawo back to the palace. But the fact remains that I heard allegedly that Queen Naomi agrees to return back to the palace if none of the women is still living in that palace. Okay, the problem here now, because according to the Akure women, they said their daughter suffered in the hands of women in that palace. When we are talking about women, it is not just this Olories. From what we are hearing, I heard that this Lola, that there was a time they rumored that the king married her secretly, and Lady Badmus and some other concubines, they have their chalets in the palace, and so many others that we don't know. And according to what we are hearing, they said these people serve as distraction to the king towards Queen Naomi and Prince Tadenikawo. That their daughter really suffered. It is just by the grace of God that she spent these little years that she spent in that palace. But say all through the time she was there, it was suffering and frustration. Because the king cannot protect her. The king cannot respect her. The king keep bringing different type of women to the palace and to his bed. And that can be so annoying and frustrated. So according to the Akure elder, they said that they did not see why their daughter will return back to that palace to start facing the frustration that she left, or she managed to leave. So that they cannot allow her to go back to that palace. That now that she have made up her mind that she's no more interested in the marriage, that the king should respect that. So they said the people of Ile-Ife was pleading, promising that this time is not going to be like before and everything. And they were doing everything within their power to make the people of Akure believe, to convince them that they are going to take action this time, that it will not be business as usual, because they really want their son to start growing before his father in the palace. That is where he belongs. And I was like, is the king just realizing that Tade belongs to the palace, and the other men children, other people's children that clusters the palace did not belong there? I don't know, but whichever be their mission, they said the people of Akure rejected and declined their request of taking Queen Naomi and Prince Tadenikawo back to the palace, especially not with all those women in there, whether they go to UK, whether they base in US, whether they base in Abuja or Lagos. That so for the fact they still live in that palace, that Queen Naomi and Prince Tadenikawo cannot go back. I just pray that this divorce something, that Queen Naomi takes it serious, because that is the only way she can be freed from this man. Anyways, my people, now so we hear them more. Don't forget that they are all alleged information, okay? Because I do not live in the palace. I just saw it on social media and I thought I should come and share with you. Always bear in mind that what we share here is alleged information. Thanks for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're yet to subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. Please help me share it. May God bless you. Don't forget I still love you. Bye for now.